Good evening, friends. What is going on? I am back. I am back again. Just got done with writing my blog, which is weird because I do hate writing. Writing does suck, but I've been finding it quite enjoyable. Writing. I mean, I'm gonna start doing what I think I should have done a long time ago. Is just sit, write, stop when I'm bored, stop when I'm like my brain is like fried or like I'm just like my ADHD's kicking in. And then go do stuff, touch grass, walk, get away from technology for a second, um, and then come back. I've realized like I don't have to write everything in one day or whatever, or like within like 15, 20 minutes. Good morning. Hello, chat. But I've realized that step like writing and just like putting my phone on mute and putting everything on mute and then just writing it's been very therapeutic. I still hate it. And then after that, after writing and posting, it's been nice. It's been very nice. I think it's, and then I get away. It's kind of like I like doing live. Like I'm not getting burnt out on doing live because I can talk about anything. And like people that hop in and can talk about anything. I see a lot of creators get burnt out when they're conditioned and pigeonholed in the live space or like videos like where they have to make specific videos and they have to do this. Where are you from? The call in 2020. Don't tell him bad OPSEC, man. Remember, achieve perfect OPSEC by letting no one know. Or make up a country. Be like, tell me you're from Istanbul. Like, you're actually Borat. Fuck that guy. And I've learned that YouTube kind of sucks for this in a sense. Is it so built on like algorithm, like content that you don't really have a? It's like the internet's so boring because of that. Yeah. Really gotta fucking be annoying. Why not two? I'm an Arctic researcher, mostly penguins that is here have to be in the Linux community. I would love to do that as a job. That sounds awesome. Just researching in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of people. That sounds honestly very cool. But if you're a Gen 2, remember, if you're Gen 2, you're the largest penguin. I didn't even know there was different types of penguins like that. I knew about the king penguin, but I was unaware of the many penguin species. About the king penguin, emperor penguin. That's what it is. Emperor penguin. I'm retarded. I have to end this quick because this motherfucker. Whoa, what the hell? Spell that plays violence, they discard a card. Oh. Wow, how's he doing all this damage? Damn. Card sucks. They consider a spell. We'll just kill each other. Oh wait, no. That's considered a spell? I'm casting a person. Spell. I guess. What the fuck? Is that guy retarded? Oh, I guess. It's... Magic's funny. Not that dumb. And it's GG's for this man. Thought I lost that one. Alright. Magic the Plapping. What up, Billy? Welcome. By the way, I've been reading Reddit posts to XMR in my area. I find that out in the most random entry is literally the funniest thing, and somehow they always find each other. Reddit post to XMR man, I find. Yeah, I mean Monero is got a pretty good big community. Funny enough, like when I was in another country, I found some places that accept it. I mean, Havno, their literally core fundamental is to actually meet up with people in person. You exchange cash, and they give you Monero, or you can do it via mail. Description is about magic plapping. The description, the description is about Pokemon. I forgot that is a real copy pasta asking if Vaporeon is the most breedable character. I don't know why. But I mean, Rule 34. Figuratively and literally. People will fuck anything. Like straight up. It's very funny. There we go. Okay. I have to like search for these copy pastas too. Cause some of them they're like, this is boring. Like I want some crazy. GNU plus Lytics copy pasta is magic the Yappering. The Yappering. Wait, did I update it? I wonder if I updated it. It was supposed to be something about... It was the one where you fuck Vaporeon. Am I tripping? They're like, Vaporeon's the most breedable character. I mean, people are posting under so random entries. Reading was very funny, honestly. Foreign people on those entries were also confused when people married, talk package and shit in most random ways. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder where the biggest adoption of Monero is, like, per capita. Get rid of that. know what the fuck that was for, but okay. Let's get rid of it. What's the news? What is the news? Wayland is still garbage. There's your news. What's the important news? Wayland still sucks. Important news, Wayland's awful, even though it's better than Xord. Wayland's awful if you have 2 monitors. Please, God, let news be Xmar outside Bible by Honey. I did. I finished my blog on it. I just posted it. Damn. It's Jover for him. Oh shit. You got one left. I mean, writing it was, you know, I'm not a good writer, so I just want to make that clear. I don't like writing. I don't write scripts for my videos. I don't write in general. I don't like writing. It is not fun. It is actually like me keeping notes is hard. I have no issue running dual monitor with Wayland for the past few months. Interesting. Maybe it's just it's a skill issue for me, I guess. I've always had problems with dual monitor and Wayland. I'm running Wayland right now. I don't know. There's some like quirks that I run into that I think either it's a skill issue or it's specifically me. But oh shit, checking out fast. Thank you, I appreciate it. And when I was writing it, I try to break stuff down like how people explained it to me. Did you hear of Xrana? It's OpenBSD fork of X11 and it's secure, and I want it on Gen 2. No, I have not. What is this? It's secure. Zen X11 and secure. Wow. That is, let's see. And if people have questions or anything, or something's not clear, they can always message me on Discord. XMPP, Mastodon, what do you call it? Element, Matrix, Simple X, pretty much everywhere. What is this? I love OpenBSD, honestly. It's so funny. Xrana is the name. Zen or Zenokara Zenokara. I don't know. I could be saying that wrong. I can't read. Is the name of the choosing for the version of X included OPSB is currently based on XORG 7.7 and its dependency. The goal of Xenon is to provide a framework to host local modifications and automate the build. Modular X components, including third-party packages, software OPSB is not fork. We are tracking XORG modifications to try to push out the base version. We learn more on this old article on Ungodly or listen to BSB talk interview. Oh, interesting. How long is this? Wrote a quick transcription. Please help correct. Too long for a comment here. Anonymous said. Talking about the BSD family of free operating systems. Interesting. Zenokara. Oh, yeah. God, man. Anytime I see fucking X, I should just assume that it's Zen. Zenokara? Interesting. Interesting. Official binaries. Let's see. How do you use and maintain Linux desktop without bottle of ibuprofen set at all time? How do you use maintain a Linux desktop without? Actually, pretty well. Minus the X. I mean, my Wayland issues are few and far between, but it's more of like I said, I think it's a skill issue. But I mean, I've been running Linux longer than I've been I've ran Linux longer than I ran Windows. And my biggest problems that I always run into, surprisingly, is always screen issues, like like not even kidding, monitor issues. And I don't fucking know why. And then if like I had the biggest fucking absolute shit headache with Btrfs. I thought Btrfs was like awesome in the future, and it sucks. And I had it. I lost. Luckily, I don't store my I don't store my operating system and my files on the same hard drive, like a same disk, like SSD at all. I literally I separate everything. I always have, because I'm paranoid if my system ever to take a shit, even with my backup strategy that I'm pretty strict about. I had ran Pop! OS, update, some Btrfs fucked up somewhere, couldn't get a snapshot, couldn't reinstall, couldn't roll back. And I was like, and that's why I say always check your backups. And don't test it in production. An untested backup is not a backup, in my opinion. Always, I could delete my entire system right now if I wanted to, and I could recover it fine, no issues, no problems. And I don't use Btrfs anymore. I don't use their snapshots. I always think about using a different file system and then just stick to export. Yeah, it works perfectly fine for me in years without. Yeah, seriously, just do it. Just have a backup system. You don't need these fucking crazy snapshots. If you like, I've never had to use a snapshot really. On my servers, it's a little bit different. I use ZFS. On my NAS server, I use ZFS, and that's run perfect, honestly. But my desktop completely different. I'm good. I don't need these crazy file systems. Everyone's saying it's poor performance. To Linux and Hyperbola. That's funny. Interesting. I've never been a huge BDS user, but yeah, no, I've personally, after my last really bad experience with Btrfs and Pop! OS, no offense to them are System 76. I was like, fuck you guys, I'm out. And I moved on. I've distro hopped. XFS is the best file system, no doubt, but it can't use X Linux, sys Linux for X, UEFS, NFS, or XFS on GPD part dicks or legacy BIOS, which is always why I still use Grub, but tangent over. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think you just whatever the fuck you're the most familiar with, and use whatever has been the most stable. I don't think there's a superior file system. People swear by like Btrfs. Like, what's that new one? There's a new file system. It's a cow. It's a copy I write. What's it called? I'm thinking. No, it's not ZFS. It was made after ZFS. Yes, Bcache FS. That's the one. I tried fancy alternatives to all this software, but things like X4, Grub, Systemd have all worked fine by me, and I've never really understood the desire to move away from them. Yeah, 100%. I think like the people that are like, use this brand new, or the, like ZFS, like was a lot to getting for me systems. For me, completely honestly, ZFS was kind of like, I was like, all right, I need to figure this out. I had to read a lot of documentation. I wanted to understand it. ZFS is not a backup. I watched a lot of Lawrence Systems videos. Huge fan of him. He gives such good advice. He talks really a lot highly of Btrfs. I mean, not Btrfs, ZFS. And he's the one that convinced me to switch to TrueNAS. Before that, I was just using like some stock shit from this NAS I bought, and it's honestly dog shit. TrueNAS is the superior NAS operating system. It is the cleanest. It is the easiest. It doesn't take... I use Scale, by the way, too. I don't use Core, and I love it. And people are like, don't use Core. No, sorry, don't use Scale. Scale's too new. Scale is this. Scale bad. I'm like, why? Like, I heard people endlessly shit on Scale, and I never had an issue with it. And the fact that it Core move was, I think, is based on FreeBSD, and then Scale moved to Linux. Clean. I've honestly never had an issue. Ooh, this guy's gonna get his cheeks clapped if I get the third one out. And again, like, it's not like I'm thinking like Btrfs is like the worst or anything. Oh, I gotta clap this guy immediately. And I don't think that I get like maybe like why people like to go to these file systems, because they want to try, like, there's probably modern problems that need modern solutions, I'm assuming. But that doesn't mean that the other ones are inferior. Like Systemd has never been stable for me. Every other distro takes too long to boot, and Alpine's kernel is minimal. Gentoo has, or can have, none of that. True. Btrfs is my favorite source of Linux dev drama. That's awesome. I am not aware of this said drama. Funny enough, where was my train of thought? It was somewhere. Oh, thank you for writing this article. You're welcome, man. I appreciate your kind words. Any criticism towards it, please release it to me. I probably won't listen, but I'll take it into consideration. I'm, again, not a writer. I'll work on my my writing. I actually like kind of went. Oh yeah. Motherfucker got trampled. No. Dude. Oh, it's over for him. Doesn't even matter. Maybe the time a guy on Debian complained X server was outdated and just responding to that was so funny. Guy on Debian complained X screensaver was outdated. That's awesome. Like systemd, I'm pretty sure that's what I've used the entire time. Yeah. Which, I mean, I've heard complaints about systemd. It's just stable for me. For my laptop, I would like to go to Alpine, honestly, as long as I can have hacking tools on it. When I retire my laptop and get a new one and go shift over to core boot with heads, like Dash Arrow, which is core boot with heads. I'll put probably like Alpine Linux on like something like that. I mean, it will be overkill. It's like 16 gigs of RAM. And I'd probably pick like a very light like desktop environment. Gen 2 would be cool, but like Gen 2 on a laptop just sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, the Butterres maintainer has butted heads with Linus Torvald on a couple of occasions, like pushing massive code changes to an RC kernel, which is supposed to be stable and not introduce bugs. Oh, really? Yeah. Then again, a lot of people fight with Linus. Linus, he kind of fights with he does fight with people, but I get why. Like Linux is, at the end of the day, whether people like him or not, Linux is his baby. I mean, he made it and maintains it. My favorite meme, honestly, like truly, one of my favorite memes, this is peak. And this is peak. Headquarters, Microsoft, Windows, iOS, Linux. I think he said this is a feature. Decentralization. I can do it during my workout. I forget. Yeah, he has like one of those like walking desks. Just a question out of curiosity: would you think that is noob biz for configuration? Would it be efficient? Do you think? Oh, the uncomplicated. Yeah, uncomplicated firewall is great. The firewalls don't stop dragons. Remember that. Firewalls are only as good as your policies are. Like, I have relatively strict firewall policies, but I think it's still good to understand and use. And it is noob friendly. You can use a GUI if you want. Like the argument that like GUI versus like command line is retarded. Just use whatever makes it anything easier for you. I think there are times where you should do stuff maybe in the command line that makes sense, and stuff that like I'm not gonna. I mean, I like the terminal. I like pulling it up. It's faster for me. It's more efficient. It's comfortable. It's less distracting, personally. Microsoft HQ is bloat for real. Apple's is really bloat too. I mean, actually both are very bloated. Guys, mouses are bloat. We should. What is it? Okay, I like it a lot. The man pages is very good. Yeah, anything that has good man pages is good as well. What is it? DT mouse. DistroTube's mouse. This is gonna sound controversial. Oh, his name's Derek Taylor. That's what DT stands for? Did not.
I've been using Emacs.
Fuck you and your Emacs. DistroTube, I remember he talks about, he has a mouse. He has a specific computer mouse. I cannot see the chat right now, guys. So if you're saying stuff, I cannot see it. Oh my god. Sideball. This. He uses this fucking abomination. I'm not. No, it's not that. Oh god, it's. There's. I can't remember which mouse, but he has a video on it. Oh, damn it. He uses this one of these mouses where they're like super ergonomical, and that may sound cool, but fuck this mouse. Fuck this mouse type, and fuck these split keyboards. Like fuck these people. They're just trying to justify like shit like this. They're justifying they're very expensive. They're insanely expensive. Fuck people that buy this stuff because then it makes explaining computers mouse is worse. Oh no. Please don't tell me. It can't be. Like fuck these types. Like I hate them. It's like you didn't need to spend this kind of money either. And you were like, oh, split keyboard? You're like, it can't be that expensive. $184. Fuck you. Like, what do you need to split your fucking keyboard for? Find the most comfortable typing position? I can cut my keyboard in half for free. Literally. You're literally paying, like, imagine you, like, imagine the lady comes over and she sees this abomination on your fucking desk. I'd leave immediately. I would never talk to that person again either. I would delete their contact information and block them on every platform. I just do not understand the keyboard hype. And they I get it. They say they can give every justification under the sun. Oh, it's more ergonomical. I can type better. I can type faster. Whatever. We know you're using Cockpilot. I got a new SSD and I'm now dual booting Arch and Windows, but as soon as I install Windows and set up drivers and stuff, I realize I don't actually know what to use Windows for, so I haven't even used it. Yeah, why the fuck would you why would you set up Windows? Those keyboards are truly very weird. Yeah, true. Like, bruv. Yeah, like literally. I do not see the appeal to them. I've typed on them before. Like, I've actually gotten my hands on them. I've typed on them. I've interacted with them. I do not see the appeal. I want to fight people that, like, have these types of keyboards. I should just take a real keyboard and cut it in half, guys. This is the only keyboard that I will ever... I can, those keyboards are really weird. Does this chat only visible to you? Yeah. Because you're on Twitch. Anytime someone switches to Twitch and YouTube, I can see the chats, but other people can't. What's the point of Windows when you have Debian and Artix? True. So, Crowd Supply is a really cool site I like. I find a ton of stuff on here where it's like open source. They show like a lot of open source like projects. They're completely crowdfunded, so you have to be careful. It's like GoFundMe, but for them, MathPad. Type equations at the speed of thought with the specialized keypad. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Only a virgin would buy this. What's the point of Windows when you have doors? True. What if, like, Linus Torvald just doesn't have a single window in his house because he just fear? That sounds like something Richard Stallman would do, actually. That guy's no windows. They're proprietary. It's weird. Windows is open, is technically open source for your house. It's a look inside your house. but Windows itself is proprietary. How ironic. So there is a keyboard on here that I will consider buying if they ever decide to release it or get the fucking price out there or something or whatever. But only for one reason. And one reason only. The keyboard is open source. It's fully programmable. It's not cut in half, by the way, which is fucking already a W, in my opinion. It's open source and designed for creativity. You can have, you can just watch the 1 minute video.
Journey commences.
By the way, if you make any intro for your product longer than a fucking, like 1 to 2 minutes, fuck you.
With a keyboard. It's more than an input device.
I don't like this voice, though.
But a gateway to a new realm of customization and interaction with your PC.
I don't care about the customization,
now
to be honest.
introducing a fully programmable keyboard. That use of device script for coding, which is a subset of TypeScript. For software developers, this means taking a big step towards applying their coding skills to hardware. Unleash your imagination.
Imagine I could open up Pornhub with the click of a button. To
It
Goon.
can meet your unique interests, such
See, they really made the mistake by not doing Rust. They
as
should have made
enhanced
it
work
Rust-based.
efficiency. Make a cute mailbox.
You've got mail.
Provide more gaming fun,
Someone should rewrite this keyboard in Rust.
and even make your surrounding devices smart and controllable.
Like, this is actually, like, very cool.
We also offer an entry-level numeric keypad and support over 10 electronic modules.
And that's the thing that sucks is, like, my keyboard has a built-in keypad. Non-built, like, no keypad, fuck you. Like, straight up. It's almost a requirement. Tanagara. I forgot. The Watchy, this is pretty cool. A fully open source watch. It's got like a good battery life. I think it's still... Yeah, it's still being sold. Very based. I have the Pine Watch, the open source. Like this is a very cool site. Lots of open source manual pick and place machine for PC. There's some weird shit on here that I'm like, I don't see the appeal to it, or I don't see the idea behind it. But it's very cool. I think there's an open source solder bean counter, a simple battery-powered pocket-sized open-source parts counter for 8mm cut tape and partial reels. Wow. An open-source counter. Wow, this is very cool. Simply turn it on and start pulling tape through it. Will immediately counting your parts using...
This is Bean Counter. It's a tape and reel counter that fits in your pocket. It runs on coin cell or AAA batteries and uses a simple optical sensor to measure cut tape and partial reels. It works with any 8mm wide carrier tape as long as it's optically opaque. This paper tape, for instance.
I have no idea what the purpose of this is for.
Or this black plastic tape.
Like, I'm genuinely curious. What would be the purpose of this?
And it's not just for 0603 components. It can accommodate larger parts like these SOT323 MOSFETs.
Wow, there's an app trace from YouTube. Very cool.
And the pitch is adjustable to count smaller parts like these 0402 resistors.
Space Girls soldering kit. Biology Girls soldering kit. A gorgeous wearable soldering kit for ages 8 and up. How the fuck can I get it? It's kind of cool. I like soldering stuff. Soldering's fun. I do like ooh. Soldering's very like therapeutic. cat lamp soldering kit. Nice. Rechargeable breadboards to power apply. Nice. Steady hand tools. I guess I like portable stuff that's really the wire-free electron prototyping board. Nice. Cool. Ah, very based. Very cool. Test equipment, starting fixtures, depths, 3D printing. I love 3D printing. An advanced hackable palm size. Nice. I can start 3D printing guns, guys. On the go. They did an open source counter before with Fortran punch cards in the 64 with Fortran, the most hated. I think Fortran is one of the most hated languages. Oh, a mini SLA 3D printer. That's kind of nice. I could think of a ton of things that would be very cool for. It's probably very expensive. Guys, let me 3D print my Glock. Very slowly, though. Lots of practical appliances. 3D print enclosure system. Oh, it got funded. That's nice. How much is it? $400. It's kind of expensive, but whatever. You know, I complain about the price, but repairable, hackable, open source. It's like, all right, I get you. I'm gonna stop being a bitch. Except for this. But this is RISC-V on a chip, but $590. You got me fucked up. Just buy Graphene OS at this point. And I understand, yes, it's like a niche and it's for something specific, and people are like, guys. But you call cost is almost as much as the light phone. You got me fucked up. You can suck my balls on that one. Some stuff I'm like, you're really not. The thing that sucks too is there's no good open source camera. I know the camera at CinePi 2 is there, but it's a DIY computer for hobbyists and education. Oh, nice. Some of these, the Librem 15 laptop, guys. Librem, yeah. Good night, Winnie the Pooh feeders, honeypots. Oh, good night, good night, bro. Get good sleep. And make sure that you do some jumping jacks. Get your gains in, eat some beans. And handle yeah, this is pretty cool actually. The Proxmox Pro is pretty base. Sort of secrets. Oh, nice. I do like swords and I like secrets. AI in a box should not be in there. E-paper. I literally love e-paper. E-ink is so satisfying. I love it. It doesn't hurt your eyes. It's very chill. Newport open source IoT powered display module feature. Very base, very cool. But video, it's, I think the closest thing we got to was the CinePi. The CinePi was very cool. But I don't think it's, wow, an embedded camera module purpose-built for stream high-quality color images over. I would love to do have an open source webcam, but it's just it is kind of a thing, but it's not really a thing. Pre-order. Raspberry Pi Zero RF video modulator. Oh, nice. I remember this. This was actually kind of stupid. It's not available anymore, but it was literally a fucking smartphone grip and tripod mount. I mean, I guess it was just.
Hey, I'm John.
It was very interesting. Back to Magic, though. There we go. Based. All right, cool. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. Let's do that. Good night, guys. Interesting. Well, they quit. Hey man, if I subscribe to Pano Dev channel. I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. It's a good question. I don't know if I can accept that. Accept this, to be honest. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about Twitch. I don't see why not. Yeah, difference could be used bits, interactive favorite streaming. I think I can. I thought you had to be partnered. To be completely honest. That's a very good question. Steam Manager alerts, contest settings. Winds bloat. True. Windows just bloat. Clip that. Raid channel. Manage goals. Oh. I gotta update my browser thing. But I wonder. Yeah, I have to be affiliated with them. Which, you know. You need 25 hours, stream for 4 hours, stream on 4 different days, reach an average 3 viewers on 4 different days. All achievements on your compatibility programs. Yeah, it makes sense. I think Kick has like the leanest. I think getting pedal keys will make the Pando devs get a receipt for me. What's Pando? That's funny. You have Pando on your Twitch? Oh. You talking about the little... I'm not entirely sure how that works. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Elden Ring, Nitro, Twitch Global Death Counter? You're talking about Carl. I love her Bush. You're talking about the... I know what you're talking about. Apparently... What's the name? My virtual pet. This extent enables the use of bits for each enable use of bits, and the extension is subject to Twitch legal terms. Oh. After adopting, it will happily greet your community and cheerfully create subs. You can even play them in TTS. Okay, extended chat. Bits in an extension in a pet cat theme. Maybe. I don't know. I just saw a cool pet. I was like, cool. I didn't even know it's a Pixel Bunny thing that you send as Twitch bits, but you need the extension from third-party website. Oh, interesting. I was like, cool. I just thought of fucking Tamagotchi. I was like, I don't get a lot of Twitch traffic. Like looking at like my analytics. It might be because like the game I play when I play it. I'm assuming it's a Twitch. It doesn't like the time that I stream. Are you also on Kick? Yeah, I'm on Kick. I'm on all of them. I have no loyalty. Except for YouTube. I have to have loyalty to YouTube until then, until the end of time. Okay, now I understand. I have no loyalty. But Billy's getting a little tired. I think Twitch doesn't like the hours I stream at. And I personally don't think they... Let's get rid of that. That was kind of a waste. Now I think about it. Forgot about that. Ooh. Ooh. Which is spyware. They access interconnected mail addresses. Yeah. I mean, Twitch has terrible privacy policies. All of them do. I mean, YouTube has terrible. I'm surprised Kick doesn't at some point. I mean, these companies do not care about privacy.
We will fight to make it
at all.
So.
I would say the vast majority of software that's used by the public is a step away from spyware.
Excise the unworthy.
Ooh. Ooh. Later, nerd.
Stronger than before.
Is your mic muted? I don't know. Is it? Can you guys not hear me? Am I muted? C Templar is needed. See ya. Later, Billy. Can you guys hear me? What I need is some milk. Doom. Major Doom vibes. Okay, so that's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 1, 2. Oh, can't block. That can't block. He has 1, 2, 3. No, I fucked up. I should have I should have made them all attack. Well, I lost. I fucked up. I could have won. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I could have won that one. Damn. Oh, man. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. That was an easy win. Damn, I fucked up. That was an easy win. Alright guys, now that I lost, I appreciate you all coming around and stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one later.